Good afternoon. The camp of Kingdom of Jesus Christ sect leader and alleged sex offender Apollo Quiboloy had accepted the Senate subpoena on Thursday. According to the office of Senator Risa Ontiveros, KJC legal counsel Marie Dina Tolentino Fuentes received the subpoena for the embattled televangelist. Quiboloy was ordered to appear before Ontiveros' Senate Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality, which has been conducting a probe into his and his KJC's alleged crimes on Tuesday, March 5. Senator Ontiveros earlier said that she would cite Quiboloy for contempt and have him arrested if he fails to attend the hearing. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives had also required Quiboloy's presence before its Committee on Legislative Franchises, which is investigating alleged franchise violations of the KJC-owned Sunshine Media Network International on March 12. In an audio statement on February 21, Quiboloy did not mention if he will attend the chamber's hearings. Rather, he described these as a plot to demonize and destroy his reputation. The pastor also admitted that he is now in hiding due to a supposed threat to his life as he accused President Bongbong Marcos of conniving with the United States government to execute the killing plot against him. However, the U.S. did not engage with Quiboloy's claims. Quiboloy is also facing various charges of sex trafficking and bulk cash smuggling in the U.S. An opposition House lawmaker says that Senate should invite Vice President Sara Duterte to shed light on the allegation that she and her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, received a bag of guns from Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Apollo Quiboloy. The allegations were made during a Senate inquiry on February 19, wherein a witness named Rene, a former landscaper at the Glory Mountain of Kingdom of Jesus Christ, claimed that he saw the Dutertes leave with bag of guns in the mountain. In a press briefing, ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro says the Vice President should face the Senate and address the matter since this is a huge allegation against her. Meanwhile, the Vice President responded to the accusation, saying it has been a tradition in the history of the country to throw accusations against the Vice President. Duterte added that she will continue to prioritize real challenges and the Filipinos. But Castro criticized the Vice President's statement for not squarely addressing the allegation of receiving weapons from Quiboloy, her father's spiritual advisor. Castro added that Duterte's statement was not an explanation. Liberal Party spokesperson Laila de Lima announces former Senators Kiko Pangilinan and Aquino and human rights lawyer Chel Diokno as the initial senatorial candidates for the 2025 midterm elections. In a message relayed by the Lima staff, she says the three personalities intend to be opposition candidates. According to the Lima, Pangilinan, who was former Vice President Leni Robredo's running mate in the 2022 presidential polls, will be running under the Liberal Party's banner. Meanwhile, Aquino and Diokno both ran in the opposition coalition in the 2019 midterm polls, dubbed as Ocho Derecho. INQUIRER.net sought for a comment from Liberal Party President and Albay Representative Edsel Lagman. The lawmaker responded, saying their party is still completing the senatorial ticket. Gilas Filipinas beats Hong Kong at the Fiba Asia Cup qualifiers on Thursday. Gilas Filipinas won with a 30-point lead over Hong Kong, 94-64. The Nationals found the gaps in their game just in time to pocket a resounding victory at Tsuen Wan Sports Center in Hong Kong. Gilas coach Tim Cone rued his charges a slow start, which saw the hosts briefly taking the lead at the second quarter of the game, which Cone ultimately charged to the team's first time seeing action together. Despite the win, Cone said the upcoming opponents will be hard to beat. Naturalized ace Justin Brownlee starred with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists in his first game back from a 3-month voluntary suspension, helping the Gilas, ranked 38 in the world, to a key first victory in their 4-year cycle geared towards returning to the Basketball World Cup. Kevin Kiambao, the lone varsity star in the long-haul cast, tossed in 15 points in the triumph fashioned before a crowd that was mostly Filipinos. Kai Soto delivered a double-double of 13 points and 15 rebounds, while Jamie Malonzo chipped in 11 more into the scoring effort to help Filipinos generate momentum heading into the homestand against Chinese Taipei this Sunday at Philp Sports Arena in Pasig City. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Pastor Apollo Quiboloy's camp officially received subpoena issued by the Senate. Former Senators Kiko Pangilinan and Aquino and human rights lawyer Charles Diokno named as initial senatorial candidates of Liberal Party for the 2025 midterm polls. And Gilas Filipinas beats Hong Kong at the Fiba Asia Cup qualifiers. These are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.